cheap games, Xbox Live, and PSN codes, please check out G2A in description and use the code ECHO at checkout. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back to this week's Minecraft 1.9 snapshot review. I'm here today to showcase for you snapshot 15W38A. Now to me, this is the most exciting snapshot yet because something I suggested to Dinnerbone and Jeb over 2 months ago now, they went ahead and introduced it in this snapshot, and it's to do with the undead horses and getting them in survival. Some other noticeable changes are to do with ocelots and cats and some kind of new death message, along with skeletons becoming a little bit smarter in terms of dodging your attacks. So yeah, there's a lot of changes that have happened, and if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to thumbs it up because it really does help the channel. So let's get into this. Let's go to single player. And let's go to my world. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is showing you to do with animals. Now, if you're like me, when you play Minecraft, whether it be survival or server-based, this will work for pretty much both. You always get yourself an animal, whether it be a wolf or whether it be a cat, being an ocelot. You basically tame these and you take these on adventures, whether it be to a cave system or whether it be to somewhere else. But 9 times out of 10, when you come back after a long adventure, if you've gone with a pack of wolves, you're always missing around about 1 or 2, and you actually have no idea why they've gone. Mojang have introduced kind of a minor feature, which actually makes a lot of difference, and basically, if your dog is killed now, it will actually display a death message saying that your dog was killed. For example, mine says, wolf was slain by Echo X Soldier. It could say wolf was slain by Bob, wolf was slain by Jeff, and I'm hoping if it's killed by lava, it was saying your dog was killed by lava, because that way you'd understand where your dog has gone, your cat has gone, and stuff like that. So sometimes it's only the minor changes that make the big difference, and obviously you've got the new attack system here. They've done a lot of chunk changes as well, and I think chunk loading for older systems, and also some other changes to AIs. So the other thing I want to show you is to do with skeletons. Now, before I switch to survival and show you guys some of the basic changes, I want to show you here what they've done already. They've changed how a skeleton holds a bow, and also they've changed the drawback. So now they have a drawback instead of just shooting arrows at you anyway. But skeletons have become a little bit smarter again. And again, this is something that I think is a great addition. So I'm just going to go to weather. I'm going to change it to thunder. Just so they don't actually burn. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to forward. Let me just grab myself some diamond armor real quick, just so I don't get killed too easy. Basically, skeletons will now back off and dodge your attacks and better abilities. So I'm just going to put that on. I'm going to go to /game mode and then go to survival. And I'm going to eat my apple just so I don't get killed. And I'm also going to spawn in some of these. So let's just spawn in one of these. I'm going to show you guys, as you guys can see, they now have the drawback. But also, if you go over to them and start to attack them, they now back off in better fashion. So if I run over to him, he will start to dodge my attacks. And you can see there, they become a little bit more smarter. Now, skeletons to me are already really, really strong. But in groups, they do a lot of damage. So if I go over to both of these, you guys will see that they start to back away in like a sliding fashion, making them very dangerous. They are really, really going to be dangerous. You guys can see that they backed themselves off into in a silly corner there. So let's just quickly kill these because I don't have to deal with these anymore. So I think they're gonna make even more changes because Dinnerbone wants to make, I think it's like groups of mobs now. I don't know where this other dude is. There he is. Where are you? There we go. Also, that's the current attack system with the big swipe attacks. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't think they made too many changes with balancing attacking in this update, to be specific. But if you guys don't know already, if I go to my options, controls, not controls, if I go to options and then go to video settings, we have the attack indicated. You can put it on your crosses or hotbar. So for example, if I attack, you can see in the bottom right, it's got like a bar kind of thing. Now, spam clicking doesn't really do much damage, but obviously leaving it to go all the way up will do the mass damage. They did speed it up from the start, and they've done a lot of changes. So the last thing I want to showcase in today's video is the feature that I actually suggested. I actually suggested this 2 months ago. As you guys can see here, I tweeted towards Dinnerbone and Jeb on July 22nd, 2015 at 2 p.m. saying, I wonder if Dinnerbone and Jeb have ever planned to make undead horses a natural spawn mob. The rarity could be like charged creepers. Now there's a 0.02% chance that this can happen in a survival world. And again, if I put in this command, you guys will see a white horse. Now if I get within 10 blocks of this, you guys are going to see what happens. As you guys can see here, it spawns the 4 horsemen. This is what it's meant to represent. Now, these are skeleton horses. I don't know if they have any plans to introduce zombie horses. Maybe if a zombie gets hit, a 0.02% chance. But this works exactly the way creepers work. If a creeper's hit by lightning, it becomes a charged creeper. So I think that's really, really cool. I actually like that. Now, as for the enchantments, they have like protection. They've got like a 16% chance of protection. They've got like a 6% chance of aqua affinity, 16% chance of blast protection. And as for the bows, it's stuff like power and one other enchantment. So they're not really the greatest enchantments. However, you can kill these skeletons and you can actually get the horse. You can actually tame the horse as well. So as you guys can see there, we actually got its helmet. Now the helmet it dropped was blast protection. There's one, for example. As you guys can see here, we need to tame him. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to tame him. And I actually don't know if they are tameable, because you can't, if I go in the inventory, oh actually you can put a saddle on it now. So if I grab myself, if I get off this real quick, and I get myself a saddle, I think it works. So if I go to you, and I put this on here, I think I can then get on top of you. And as you guys can see here, I can now ride him. Now the undead horses are faster. They're a lot more stronger. If I go to game mode S, you guys can see there, it's actually being attacked because I'm on it. So let's just not do this. I don't really want to be killed. But yeah, I think that's a great addition. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Because I'm pretty happy because I suggested something and they introduced it. So they do listen to the community. They do listen to what people said. For example, they introduced dead bushes. When you break dead bushes, you get sticks. But this feature, I'm actually over the moon with because I think it's a great addition. So basically, you could probably farm these horses. I don't know if you can make like an undead farm, but if you can trap these in, I think there's another chance of like them being hit again. So maybe you had this in with other horses. Maybe they could get hit. I don't know if it's just the white horse, if I summon it again, as you guys can see here. I don't know if it's just the white horse, but it works. Look at it, we have the 4 horsemen, and I think that's absolutely incredible. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this snapshot. Let me know what you think about this specific feature, and let me know what you think about the other changes as well. I'm enjoying 1.9. I'm a bit skeptical on the attack system because of the waiting, but apart from that, everything else I'm pretty happy with. So I've been Echo, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Bye!